overstressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Cam looking to throw. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Still shedding tackles. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach.
They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there for Carolina. On first down, it's Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. James Conner, 48 yards. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Play action. It's Newton. Flushed out right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Here's a diving catch right side. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown Panthers. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now move. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd and 10. Newton again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. Newton throwing again. And that'll make it 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. That's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown. Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
To throw is Tannehill. First down and much more for Henry. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston, excellent job on that play. A big loss, 18 yards. We're scoreless after one. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Tannehill. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Titans.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And now they're going to fake it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson.
Looking for Andrews downfield.
He's got a man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. And now they're going to fake it. No, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And how about this decision? Tie game, 1st half, but here's an onside kick. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So we raise the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2 inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use
All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock. The Raiders now on the clock. Okay, the Texans up now. They're on the clock. The Saints are on the clock now. What direction will they go? On the clock now, it's the Giants, and time is ticking. Okay, it's the Saints now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Falcons. All right, on the clock now, the Lions. All right, on the clock now, the Saints. The Patriots are now on the clock. All right, it's the Eagles now on the clock. All right, it's the Panthers now on the clock. The Cowboys now on the clock. It's the Saints now on the clock. Okay, here we go. The Raiders now on the clock. All right, now it's the Cardinals' turn. They're up. The Saints are now on the clock. Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock. And now on the clock, it's the Cardinals. The Panthers now on the clock. All right, on the clock now, the Cowboys. Okay, the Panthers on the clock now. And the Giants now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? All right, now on the clock, the Giants. The Saints are on the clock now. What direction will they go? The Falcons are now on the clock. Okay, it's the Saints now on the clock. The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on. Okay, it's the Lions now on the clock. Okay, here we go. The Cardinals now on the clock. And the Panthers on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go. Okay, it's the Cowboys now on the clock. All right, the Ravens are now on the clock. All right, on the clock now, the Saints. All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock. When DeMarcus Ware was selected 11th overall in the 2005